Hey, what's up guys, Some Kinda Hate here, and today I'm bringing you guys a game of Domination on Hanoi. At least that's the way I think you pronounce it. Hanoi sounds pretty right to me. I'm going to be using the Commando with a red dot sight, and the perks I have on are Ghost Pro, Sleight of Hand Pro, and Ninja Pro. Now the Commando is one of those guns that, for me anyways, it just seems to work sometimes really well, and there's other times where I can't really kill shit with it, and then, I don't know, it just, I guess sometimes it matters what map I'm playing, but I don't know, the lag in this game really like deciphers the way I feel about a lot of the guns. Like, I think some of you guys can relate to this too, is like, as soon as you start shooting on a guy, the game just starts to lag on you and the bullets just start going everywhere and you get a lot of hit markers, and even though you feel like you got the first shot off, the other guy ends up just tearing you down, and it's pretty frustrating, and I'm not really sure why the game's still so laggy. But I even went through my friends list and tried deleting a lot of the people that I haven't heard from in a while or haven't played with in a really long time, just to try to help the game lag out, because I did hear somewhere, I can't remember if it was on like a tweet or a forum, but if you reduce the amount of people you have on your friends list, it actually helps out on the lag when you're playing Black Ops. So whatever I can do to help out my gameplay, I'm gonna do. So that was one of the first things I did. But you know, the Commando is it has a lot of accuracy, and the damage is just really good, because with the amount of accuracy it puts the bullets in guys. And I really like to compare this gun to the AK-47. At least I think they're, you know, the two most similar in specs. The only difference is that the Commando has a little bit more accuracy and a little bit less damage, and the AK is just flopped. It has less accuracy but a little bit more damage. So it's really your preference, whatever gun you feel more comfortable with. I just happen to feel a little bit more comfortable with the Commando, so I use it a lot more. And the reason I'm using a red dot sight is because I don't really seem to do that well with the iron sights on the Commando, even though they're not that bad. It's just like a standard, you know, AR-15, like a M4 carbine iron sights. But I don't know, the red dot just seems to be a lot better, and I think it also helps out with aim assist a little bit. Not that I like to rely on it too much, but I mean, it's in the game, so why not use it towards your favor, you know? But anyways, more about the gameplay here, guys. I actually think this is a Ground War Domination, as you can tell by the excessive number of players in the game. And I have to admit, I'm not really one to play Ground War too often. It's really one of those game modes that I don't really have too much fun in, just because it can be a little frustrating at times. You get shot in the back a lot, and it's really hard to keep up with the spawns because there's so many people in the game. Really the only time I play it is if we get too many people in a party, and you know, I feel bad kicking people out or anything, so we'll just jump into a game of Ground War. But I thought this was a pretty good game, so I'd upload it for you guys. I believe I finished the game with 50 plus kills, and deaths, I don't remember the exact amount, but I remember it was a pretty fair amount for playing Ground War. And again, I get shot in the back. I feel like more than half of my deaths in this game are me getting shot in the back. But I don't know, man. Right now you can see one of my teammates just freaking tearing it up in the Huey or whatever up there. And I should probably mention the kill streaks I have on in this game. I have on Spy Plane, the Napalm, and I have the Chopper Gunner on. And when I do finally get in the Chopper Gunner, man, it is just rape. Ground War, any type of air support is just devastating. And Hanoi is one of those maps where there's still a fair amount of open ground where people are going to spawn out in the open. And I mean, they usually do spawn them out in the open anyways, but there are a lot of little buildings that people can hide in. I got a nice little triple kill right there with my Napalm Strike. Napalm Strike's one of those kill streaks that I find to be really effective, especially when you're trying to cap a base. Like, say you're going a whole game of domination and you're struggling trying to grab B, and you just can't get all your guys on there. One of the best kill streaks, I think, considering it's only a 5 kill streak, is the Napalm strike, because you can just throw that thing right on the base and just have all your guys just jump on it. I mean, you yourself won't be able to jump on it because you'll kill yourself, but as long as you can coordinate your teammates and get some communication going, you can throw one of those napalm strikes on a base and just have everyone pile on it, and it's a pretty effective way to try to cap a base if you happen to be struggling in a game and you can't cap B or whatever. But in this game here, especially in Hanoi, for some reason, I don't know what it is about the spawn systems. I know they recently did the update and they fixed this, or supposedly they did, but in this game it's almost better to dominate for some reason, because they keep spawning in the same area. And here you can see they grabbed a couple of bases and they just start spawning all over the place, but when you're dominating, you got a pretty good idea and you can keep track of where everyone is, because they keep spawning, at least to me so far, they keep spawning in the same area, so it makes it very easy. And right here I get my chopper gunner, or my Huey as they like to call it. It's a pretty cool military code name for a chopper gunner. And I just go on a complete tear with this thing, man. Luckily they keep spawning out openly in that that area over there by C. And I just keep tearing them down. As soon as you kill them, they keep spawning back in C. It makes it really easy for some chopper gunner kills. And I can bring up the little bar here for you guys that I can show you in theater mode, where it shows the kills and deaths, and the kills are going to be represented by the green and all my deaths are represented by the red. So if I bring it up, man, this part right here where I'm in the chopper is just pure green, like the whole time. You can just see it. It's just like a huge green bar, which I'll admit definitely accounts for a lot of my kills in this game. I mean, that's just how it is with any air support. Even if you put up like really high numbers, you could put up like 100 kills in a game, but if you really think about it, how many of those kills are with your air support, you know? It's just how it goes. It's hard to go a game and try to get like, 100 kills on foot, but if you get like a couple of chopper gunners, it makes it a lot easier to try to achieve like huge KDs and numbers like that. But yeah, man, Hanoi was one of those maps. For me, when the first game came out, I didn't really like it that much because I tend not to do as well in these maps that are like really dark. And, obviously a lot of guys tend to camp. And, that's just the way it goes. You get a dark map like this, people are going to try to find those darkest corners and they're going to chill in them and try to tear you down as you walk by. But now I'm really starting to enjoy this map a lot. Like, now that I found my way around and I know all the routes and I know most of the hot spots, it makes it a lot easier and better when you're going into a game. I don't know, I want to say it's like if this map came up in the vote, I would probably vote for it, because I actually enjoy playing this map now. It's a pretty well designed map. I like it a lot. But as you guys can see here, this game's about to wrap up to the end. It's about we got 198, and I get these two last kills here. These guys here just staring at B together. I guess they're just holding hands, taking it down to the grave. But anyways, guys, that pretty much wraps it up for this gameplay. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, I'll talk to you guys soon. Make sure to come check out my channel, and peace.